This is why the narcissist wants the empath back after going too far. Chosen ones, empaths, many of you fail to grasp the underlying truth. The abuse, the devaluation, the silent treatment, the disregard, they all make you feel worthless. And as you witness the narcissist move on with new supplies, it can leave you ruminating, longing for the good times, reminiscing about the love bombing. Yet, despite listening to these videos, some of you, not all, still struggle to fully internalize the message. It just doesn't quite hit home, does it? But here's what you must understand. Deep down, the narcissist desires you, empath. They know they've pushed you to the breaking point. They realize they have gone too far. Deep down, they truly desire your presence, even if they won't openly admit it. Let's be real, nobody enjoys rejection, but they especially despise it. In fact, they'd often fear it, all right? Instead of facing you head-on, being open and honest about their true feelings, they would rather keep you dangling, longing for their return. We're well aware of how they hide their emotions, how they wear their masks. So when you see them with someone new, appearing happy and content, it's essential to realize they're wearing a mask. They've perfected this act for years, even decades. So what makes you think there's any real difference now? You're a significant part of their life, a crucial participant in their journey. You lifted them up, taught them valuable lessons. So don't be fooled by the smiles captured in a photo with their new supply, who may very well be a downgrade. What makes you think that behind those smiles, they are truly fulfilled and satisfied? They're wearing a mask, my friend, and deep down, they are far from content. They are miserable creatures, dusty weirdos, trapped in their own misery. Despite having the incredible blessing of having you in their lives, they fail to show their appreciation. So please do me a favor and press that like and subscribe button. Support a fellow brother, or simply take a mere 2 seconds of your precious time. If I've mentioned it before, my apologies. I just want to ensure you're aware. Now let's address the reality of the situation. When they were with you, they were miserable. They couldn't recognize and appreciate the tremendous blessing that they had in you. Can you believe it? Those dusty weirdos, those peculiar little creatures, they just couldn't comprehend the value that stood before them. So please understand, my friend, that just because they may appear to be off, engaging in intimate encounters with someone new, or embarking on a journey with a fresh supply, it's far from a life of sunshine and rainbows. It's no fairy tale, no magical wonderland they inhabit. Behind their masks, they're merely pretending to be happy, pretending to be content, pretending to enjoy themselves. It's all a deranged act, my dear reader. They are nothing more than a bunch of weirdos trapped in their own distorted realities. I sincerely hope you get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. This is about peering beyond the surface, unmasking the truth, and that is what I strive to teach and show you. I know not everyone feels this way, but I've seen several comments that say things like, "They look happy now, they seem better off without me." Let me tell you something though. They are purposely trying to appear better because they know you are watching. The narcissist understands that they left you in a state of confusion and inflicted immense pain upon you. They are aware that you are keeping tabs on their social media. This is why I consistently stress the importance of eventually reaching a point where you break free from the temptation to look. However, let me be clear, I will not stop reminding you to refrain from looking. Why? Because sometimes we all need reinforcement, right? They are presenting themselves in this way for your benefit. You played a crucial role in their lives for a year, 2 years, 3 years, or possibly even longer. You are an important part of their path. Can I be real with you? Do you honestly believe that they can simply meet someone new and erase you from their minds? Do you think they don't have constant reminders of you each day? And let me address this too. If you are a scumbag, if you truly treated them poorly, I would say it. But that's not the case. You were good to them, you gave your best. None of us are perfect, but you did your utmost. Yet they have tried to twist the narrative, make you believe that you mistreated them, that you did wrong. But let me tell you, that's just another layer of their deceptive mask. Even when the truth reveals itself, when their true character is unmasked, they continue to lie through their teeth. They are pathological liars, my friend. So when you see them posting on their social media, showcasing a picture-perfect life, claiming to be overjoyed with their new partner at the beach. Don't believe it. They are not happy at the beach. Inside, they are miserable, scrolling through their phones, comparing their lives to others, longing for something they don't have. Do you see the truth now? They lie incessantly. They are pathological liars. Don't trust a word they say, not for a second, okay? It's important to grasp that the narcissist desires your return. They want you back, empath. However, they are well aware that they have crossed boundaries and pushed you to your limits. Therefore, they keep you in a state of confusion because your emotional state holds significance for them at this moment. Understand that they won't openly and honestly admit their mistakes or apologize. While some of the lesser narcissists might, many will simply move on and try to provoke feelings of jealousy within you. Let me share a personal experience. I stopped looking at the narcissists' social media, and as a result, they began restricting their posts to private settings. Initially, I was blocked, but then they unblocked me, hoping for my outreach. They strategically display their new supply on social media as if to taunt me. However, the last time I checked, there was no trace of a new supply. Everything had been hidden behind privacy settings. I made a conscious decision in that moment, realizing that I would never subject myself to that experience again. You must recognize that the narcissist yearns for your presence, empath, but they are petrified of the changes you have undergone. They fear the transformation you have experienced as a result of their actions. They are gripped by fear, fearing the consequences of their own actions, the pain they inflicted upon you. They tremble at the thought of how you have evolved, grown, and transformed in the aftermath. Confronting you in person is a daunting prospect for them. Believe me, you dwell in their minds. You were their rock for a significant period of time. It's logical to understand that even if you were to move forward with someone new, even after enduring the abuse inflicted by the narcissist, thoughts of them would still linger. You may find yourself ruminating about them, even while building a new connection. So, what makes you think the narcissist is any different? They too reflect upon your impact in their lives. I can personally attest to this, as I experienced a Hoover attempt after 4 long years. This is the effect you, as an empath and chosen one, have on their existence. You leave an indelible imprint, a mark that they never truly forget. Over time, they even start to doubt themselves. In fact, I recently made a video discussing how they turn on their flying monkeys, blaming those closest to them for the breakup between the two of you. Please, I implore you, hear my words and consider their significance. They may appear happy, but beneath that mask, they are still miserable. Their lives are nothing more than a masquerade, a performance illuminated by artificial light. Look beyond the surface, peer beneath their deceptive veil, and you will discover dusty creatures, bizarre and pitiable beings. Yes, they are nothing more than dusty weirdos. Let's reflect on our initial encounter with the narcissist. Did we have any inkling of their true nature back then? No, not at all. We viewed them as lovely, charming, sweet, kind, compassionate, and empathetic individuals. But the truth was far from that, because they were donning their mask, concealing their true essence. And they are doing the same now with their new supply, continuing this facade. However, there's an added element to their display. They are directing it back at you. Empaths, take note. You occupy their thoughts, you dwell in their minds. The narcissist desires your return, yet they recognize that they have crossed boundaries, pushed you to your limits. They fear confronting you face to face and addressing the core issues. Why? Because deep down, they tremble at the thought of rejection, the fear of abandonment. I understand the gravity of your situation. I've been there too. Years ago, when I attempted to break up with a narcissist, they resorted to threatening self-harm, even swallowing pills. This is actually the extent of their power. More than you need them, they are in dire need of you. Please realize that just because they have a new supply doesn't imply they have forgotten about you. I beg you. Like I did, some of you might believe that they won't reach out. But let me tell you, I experienced a Hoover after 4 years. It happened when I was healed, when I had made significant progress, and when I firmly door-slammed them. When you least expect it, they have a way of reappear in your life. However, let me caution you. If you continue to observe their social media activities, especially on platforms like Snapchat, where the person is notified of who has viewed their profile, it can exacerbate the situation. By letting them know that you are still looking, you provide them with validation and feed into their narrative. It's crucial to maintain distance and resist the urge to engage with their social media presence. I'm urging you to trust me, my friend. Please trust me. The narcissist, empath, wants you back, but they know they've crossed a line. They are well aware of the consequences of their actions, and they fear facing you. They are intimidated by you, by your truth, and by the power of your genuine love. They are afraid of what your authenticity represents. So, the next time that thought crosses your mind, suggesting that the narcissist is living a blissful life filled with happiness and harmony, remember, it's merely a mask they wear. Look beyond the facade, look beneath the veil, and you will see the truth. They are miserable creatures, always yearning for what they cannot have. And now, they cannot have you, and it tortures them. Before I wrap up, I kindly ask you to press the like and subscribe button. Your support means the world to me. I truly appreciate every single person who likes, subscribes, and even those who simply view the videos. Your presence matters. If you're interested, I have another channel focusing on spiritual topics. You can find the link in the description box. And if you would like to make a donation to support the channel, the link is also provided. Lastly, if you're seeking a personalized session, please check the details in the description box. Stay tuned for another enlightening video coming soon. Peace.